battery issue. If I have it plugged in, morning commuters, if I have it plugged into my power bank, it keeps going. And so I've unplugged the GoPro so I can keep the phone on standby. I'll try to get a little more shut-eye here. And oh, 5:30 and it's already getting light out. It's only going to get worse from here, especially when I head further north. But makes it hard to sleep in, especially when you've got a crummy sleep. But that rustling outside in the bushes has stopped. The phone seems to be working while it's plugged in, but as soon as it's unplugged, it just stops. So I'm going to see if I get a little more sleep here. Good morning. Had some pretty interesting dreams there. That was like pretty intense. I got woke up 2 or 3 times. Not necessarily like a nightmare, but you know, kind of scary things. Like one part it was heights, another part was an earthquake. Yeah, really interesting. So hopefully no heights or earthquakes today, but definitely got to get this packed up and out of here. Yeah, this is like basically on the ground, but not quite. So stealthy, nice and low. All my bags are packed and we're ready to go. We won't step on the fence. There we go. Just to scramble up to the top, and then we'll get back to the campground and chat a little bit more. Show you kind of what's going on with the brave little toaster. Kind of a different ending to the video, but let's do this. Well, that was a good little sleep once I got back to sleep in the morning finally. Would I recommend it? No, not this one. It didn't have that stealth feel. You know, it was just the woods somewhere. Traffic was close. The hiking trail was close, but the traffic was lacking. So the topography also made it a challenge because there wasn't a lot of flat ground to walk around. And even the hammock, when you set up hammock, you got to have it level, right? So if your ground slopes down, you have to go way high up on one of the trees to match the other tree. So I won't be back here. Don't worry. Don't worry, the county that I'm in. I will not be pestering your poor community anymore pretty soon. Let's see where this goes. Well. Well. Right to the road. It sounds like maybe my ride's here. I'll just tell them to come. Oh. Yeah, let's see. Perfect. That'll save me some hiking. Hey there. I found a way back down to the road. I'm already on the road further out towards the way that you drove in. Yeah, that'd be awesome. You bet. Thanks so much. All right. That's awesome. That saved a bit of walking. That saved a bit of walking. In between camping adventures, I'm at a campground, but not a public campground. This is a private one. There's big differences. These are not focused as much on nature. There are other things like golf, like pitch and putt, outdoor swimming pool, laundry facilities, and there's no limit on how long you can stay here. You can live here. Provincial parks, they have a couple of weeks that you can stay, and then you're out until the next year. And here, it's, you can set up your gazebo and build a deck around your thing if you're paying to stay long enough. So two different types of parks. This one is a little more challenging to film in because the sites are just so close together. Like that. So we'll be packing up and heading out of here pretty quick. Just got to edit, buy a new phone. Actually, I have to buy a new phone in order to do the upload because I can't quite trust this guy anymore. He's had a good run. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but the brave little toaster's been doing just fine for me. It's people haven't seen it before. So in here is what you'd expect. This is my life in between the stealth camping. Is I hunker down in here. I got my spot, or not spot, it's an InReach, Garmin InReach. That I should have with me in case the phone dies. But it's real basic. Got kind of a lot of aluminum foil for some reason. But this I'll take on the road up island, and we're gonna see what we can do with this. Park on a beach somewhere. Starts to get hot in here in the daytime. The next video is going to take some courage to film in a claustrophobic way, so stay tuned for that. If I have the guts to go through with it, I sure hope so. And after that, my map is, the map says there be dragons. I have no idea what's happening, what's coming, but I'm going to jump in the car and drive with this little trailer, and we're going to see what we can find along the way. Maybe we'll find some stealth. Maybe we'll find some waterfalls. Maybe we'll find a boring old campsite. Maybe we'll find an amazing campsite with, I don't know, gold mining or something, or gold panning. But stick around and find out. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing if you like this, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers, everybody. Juicy.
You are an awful slimy. You cut me off, Portia. Woo! Lord have mercy. You don't take it on back with that 99 nose. Don't do that. The best thing about girl trips is the camaraderie. Oh, Barbie. A little spicy, a little feisty. This is wealth, okay?
The Subaru Forester versus RAV4 and CRV. Who wins? 96% of Forester vehicles sold in the last 10 years are still on the road today. That's more than the RAV4 or CRV.
Get special low rates on a new Subaru Forester during the Subaru A Lot to Love event. Going on now.
Hey everybody, welcome to Camping with Steve. I've wanted to do this video for a very long time, but I haven't been able to find the perfect spot to do it. And of course that is the roundabout. Right behind me is the perfect roundabout. I crawled in there the other day to see if it'd be possible, and there's just enough room. It's not going to be big enough for a tent or a hammock or even a cot, but on the ground I should be just fine. Rush hour is happening right now, so there's a lot of traffic coming through. I can't crawl in there quite yet. Gonna wait for it to calm down a little bit. But in the meantime, I gotta grab dinner and just a real easy meal for tonight. We'll make like a chicken wrap or something, whatever I can find from the grocery store. Because after the fiasco with the fire last time, I don't want to light one in a place like that. That would be nothing but trouble. Now, before I grab food, I'm going to run into Princess Auto and grab a high-vis vest and a big garbage bag so I can look less suspicious. I don't know if that's going to work, but I really hope it does. And for my Canadian friends, you're going to know probably what a Princess Auto is. For those that don't, it's like a hardware store that focuses on some more like bigger industrial stuff, driveline, hydraulics, that type of stuff. But they definitely got a high-vis vest in there. All right. Gloves and a high-vis vest. Food is a requirement, of course. And one thing I like to do for little hiking trips or when we were gold mining is that we would grab those little pre-made salads. And it could be like Caesar, Southwestern Ranch, Santa Fe style, whatever. Asian salads, doesn't matter. Get some pre-cooked meat, dump that in there, and stick it in a pita or a wrap, and you got a real easy meal. So I'm going to do that tonight with some soup. I think I can kind of cook on a little alcohol stove. I'm not going to use the butane in all that tinder, dry wood in there, but an invisible flame, what could go wrong with that? So I'll see what they got in here, and then we'll hike on over and see if we get set up for the night. Perfect. I'll throw the gear into this garbage bag here and head over there to see what's going on. I've managed to actually fit all of the gear for stealth camping into this little backpack.